Brady. He posted a photo on IG with the caption that read, quote, "Football is hard. We're not playing like we're capable. We're in it together. We'll turn it around. Hashtag go Bucs." The Bucs 3-3, sitting at 500, having lost 3 of their last 4. Shannon, you first. Scale of 1 to 10. How worried should Bucs fans be about Brady's play so far?
They should be a 9 because he hadn't looked right all season. Skip, there's only one game in which he's thrown for more than 1 touchdown in the game, and that was against Kansas City, and they were down by three scores for the lion's share of that ball game. He's thrown 1 touchdown in all the other games, 3 in that game. When you look at, and I think they should be concerned because he hasn't looked right all year. He looks very stoic. He looks very unhappy. Skip, Tom Brady is 4th in the league in pass attempts, but he's 12th in touchdown passes. Everybody keeps talking about, well, he has the best touchdown. The man has 8 touchdowns. Skip, that's his fewest touchdowns in, since 2013 through 6 games. Was Gronk not the greatest red zone target you could ever imagine? But you told me to go. He'd go, right? Okay, he'd go. Right. Okay, he's 22nd in yards per attempt. He has a 52 QBR, which is 15th in the league. Yep. He's been an average quarterback. Because we compare Tom Brady. Tom Brady is here. So that's what Skip Bayless told me. Skip Bayless said, when you go, you got to grade him with the harshest of critiques. That's what you tell me all the time when we talk about the other GOAT in basketball. Yeah. We judge with the harshest critique. In the red zone, he's been really bad. 50% touchdowns. 50% of the time they score when they get a red zone touchdown. That's 20th in the NFL. That's the 4th worst of his career. Only 2019, his last season in New England, and his rookie year was worse. That's what, let's think, Skip. And every time it's always, he's throwing the tablets, he's yelling, screaming at his offensive line, and now he got fined for kicking Grady Jarrett. Now, when you ever seen Tom Brady lash out like that, Skip? But everything's fine. There's nothing going on. There's nothing to see here. There's some there, Skip. I think everybody knows that. He doesn't look happy. There's a lot going on. There's a lot on his plate. Yep. And I'm not saying there shouldn't be a lot on his plate. And he's 45. He is 45. We just thought about Tom Brady, he's going to play this way until he's 60. No, at some point in time, his play is going to drop off. And guys have to, supersede what they're capable of doing. So for me, yeah, I would be very, very concerned. It got out. Look, Skip, he could have went to the thing, but I was like, I ain't getting no pictures. Y'all not finna get me no pictures because, he wasn't there. But the moment they get you in that picture, Skip, you see, picture get you. Now he has 1,000 eyes. I'd have never known Tom was at that thing. Would you? Guess who didn't go? Guess who didn't go? The man, he hired this man 20 plus years ago to coach his football team. He wasn't there. You know what it is, Skip. Missed time, going to New York. Private jet could have got you back. If you're that devoted, come on back home. You probably on a G5, you probably on a G6, who knows? Business Boeing jet. Get up to New York. Come on, it's a short day. Friday, most teams are done. On the East Coast, you're done by 1 o'clock. Shower up, do your your last minute.
That's not the problem. The problem is getting back.
Oh, private jet.
That party, I'm sure it went till 2 o'clock in the morning.
And that private jet, he could have slept on the way back. It's a 2.5 hour flight? I'd have got me some good sleep. They got beds on those planes now, Skip. I saw Kim Kardashian plane. She got a 650. Yep. 150 mil. So Tom Brady could have got a plane, come on back, because here's the thing, Skip. You know how it is. Remember, I told you, winning masks a lot. Had they won this game, if they'd have won this game, let's just say they won the game 28-10. Yeah. Are we having this discussion?
No.
But when you lose, guess what you do? You open yourself up to criticism for leaving and doing
when you fall to 3-3. And as
nobody saw them 3-3 skill.
No, they were a 7-point favorite, I think.
7 points.
At Pittsburgh. And there's no TJ Watt, there's no 3 cornerbacks.
No Minka Fitzpatrick.
No Minka at the back end of the defense.
And you got Kenny Pickett, and then you let Trubisky come in and get a 3rd and 3rd. First of all, it shouldn't even come down to them having to convert for you to get the ball back so you can go down there and try to win it with a field goal or a touchdown. It shouldn't even come to that, Skip.
Okay, so I need your bottom line.
Yeah.
As you look down this schedule the rest of this year, is he troubled on and off the field, and will that equate to what the rest of the way? Are you writing them off?
No.
Are you saying they're done?
No, Skip. See, and I think that's the thing that people want to say. Are you saying, no, I'm saying that he's not playing bad. I'm saying he's playing bad now. That doesn't mean that Aaron Rodgers is playing bad. Does that mean he can't correct it?
Russell Wilson's playing bad.
He ain't correcting that.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson has played bad in the fourth quarter. Does that mean he can't correct the fourth quarter? Of course not. So, but if you look at the number, Skip, what does your eyes tell you? What does the numbers say? This is not just me. People can brush me off and say, Shannon, you're the hater. What do your eyes tell you? What do the numbers? Skip, you tell me Pro Football Focus has him graded. You tell me about the QBR. You tell me about all of this. But what does the numbers say now? Are they telling you he's playing great or he's average?
Okay, so I give you 45, and I give you trouble
off the field.
I even give you, maybe he goes up on Friday night just to show Giselle, hey, look where I am and what I'm doing, right? You could have been here, right? It could be that. I don't know, but I'm just saying I give you all of the above.
Okay.
Is he just a little on more of an edge than he's been on? You could well be right. I don't know about that. I do know what this man's history is. And he's had a long and bloody history of epic fails early in years that turn into epic seasons at the end of the season.
Right.
I don't know, it's just the way he's built. And you can argue he needed what happened at Pittsburgh to jumpstart this year, because all the quotes that I read from his podcast with Jim Gray last night, I liked. I liked this post that we started off with where he's saying, we will turn it around, because I'm going to say it again. Even at 45, he remains the one man in sports I'm not going to bet against.
But Skip, even if I were to concede that, okay, Skip, we've seen him, but we haven't seen him play this bad for this length of time. We saw one game against Kansas City where they got blown out the water and it was on to Cincinnati. But we haven't, Skip, 12 points?
Okay, by the way, that was September 29th of 2014 season, and they lost on September 29th. Okay, so September 29th. They lost. It was at Kansas City.
Monday night
it was 41-14.
Yes.
He had a QBR of 27, that scale 0 to 100, threw for 159 yards, and Belichick famously uttered after the game, I'm on to Cincinnati.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
And they were on. They were on to the Super Bowl. They had to get through Deflategate to get to Seattle, to get to what happened in the fourth quarter when he throws for 124, but they needed that nowhere kid from West Alabama to make the greatest break on a pass that I've ever seen. To victimize Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. But then let's fast forward to his first year in Tampa, shall we? On November the 8th, so it's even deeper into the season than we are right now, November the 8th of 2020, the pandemic year, first go around, first time he faced his arch rival and nemesis Saints in Tampa on a Sunday night. The final score was 38-3. He threw no touchdown passes and 3 picks and had a QBR of 4. That's shameful. That's Baker Mayfield territory. That's where you would ridicule. You probably did the next day. I can't remember what you said. Okay, but the point was he bounced back from that and took the Succaneers to go win the Super Bowl, right? They did that. They got a home Super Bowl out of it, but they beat Kansas City and my homeboy in that Super Bowl. Last year, December 19th, very late in the year, same team comes to Tampa for was it Sunday or Monday? I can't remember if it was
Sunday night.
Sunday night. And the arch rival nemesis does a 9-0 on Tom Brady. He has no points. He doesn't score. He has a QBR of 24, scale 0 to 100. It was pathetic. And what did they do? They flipped the script and blew through, and they had the Rams. They had them. They had a blitz breakdown, but it was 27-all.
But here's the thing, Skip. See, you giving me isolated incidents. I'm giving you a 6-game stretch. Tell me the 6-game stretch since his rookie year that you've seen Tom Brady play like this. He scores 12 points. He scores 18. One game, he's gotten more than 21 points in it. One, and they were down by 3 scores. They ended up losing 41-31. So, Skip, I'm just giving you his body of work. We chalked that up. We said, okay, that's Cowboys. The Cowboys got a really good defense. They scored 12 points against Green Bay. Green Bay just got it handed to him at home by the Jets.
Yep. That was at home. It was 14-12, and it took a delay of game to push him back to where the 2-point try was from from the 8?
8. Yeah. But here's the thing, Skip. Think about what you just said. You say, okay, got a delay of the game. You're hoping for a 2-point conversion to get to 14. That's Tom Brady. The guy that has 7 Super Bowls, 6 of them with game-winning drives. One of the most.
But that last drive, that was 89 yards in the last couple of minutes of that game to get to the 2-point try. So he did what he's done so many times, but they couldn't close the deal, right? And there's no Gronk, and I think he's missing him. I think he's missing the heck out of him, especially in the red zone. I just think he's such a huge target at, what do we say?
He's 6'6".
Okay, he attracts such attention in the red zone that in the good old days he would attract 2 or 3, and all of a sudden little Amendola or Edelman would slip free right at the goal line, and Brady would throw a low strike to him for the 2-point conversion.
But the thing is now, Skip, is that everything is even shorter. He's the lowest yards per attempt of his career.
All right.
So there's no stretch to the field. Everybody knows that he's dinking and dunking. And once you condense the field in the red zone, that's why it's a struggle. Because guess what, Skip? I ain't got to back up. I ain't what you going to do, throw the ball up in the stands? So I don't have to go as far, and everything is congested. That's why Devin Bush was able to play 2-by-1.
Yep.
He pretends like he's going to carry the tight end, then falls back and knocks the ball down on Chris Godwin.
He did.
Because it's a confined space.
Yep. Okay. I'm also concerned about his defense that I like so much going into the year. I picked them to go win this Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They gave up 41 to Kansas City. It's wrong. They gave up 20 to Pittsburgh, but more important, they gave up 4 straight third and fairly longs, a couple of them very long, to Mitch Trubisky to lose the game.
Yeah.
4 straight in 2 different series. A 3rd and 16.
Yeah, well, sometimes, Skip, you can, man, they can't.